Chevy Vortec V8 GMT 800 trucks, original equipment, manufactured parts. Let's check it out. Trust me, I'm a mechanic. Vortec 4.8, 5.3, 6.0. All right, so I got some parts right here. I'm talking about them for a second. And Delphi. So this is a mass airflow sensor. Swapped it out, one of the trucks I was working on. And at this stage in the game, Delphi seems to be the best sensors for these trucks. I've had the best luck with Delphi. You know, they've done well for me. I use these on all the most important sensors. Anytime I'm working on a cat eye, bubble eye, you know, whatever it is, 99 to 07 Chevy GMC trucks, Delphi is the way to go. So this isn't an ad, nobody told me to say this. This is my real world experience. Delphi is the best for these trucks. Now, from the factory, they came with Denso, Delphi, Bosch, you know, GM Genuine, NGK was a supplier, and you know, General Motors, that's what they did. They used all these other suppliers and assembled trucks around external suppliers. So like, you know, spark plugs, some of the original ones were NGK. Chevy's not making spark plugs. They take one that's really high quality from another manufacturer, put it in the vehicle. But you know, at this stage in the game, Delphi is the best aftermarket replacement parts in my mind. So the most important electrical sensors, please get you some Delphi sensors. Crankshaft position sensor, camshaft position sensor back up in there, and coolant temp sensor on the side right here. I got all Delphi parts, and you know, it's good to go the first time you swap them out. So I know they're not cheap, but they're worth it, honestly. You know, like a fuel pump. I recently did that and I made videos on that. I went with the cheap $50 fuel pump and it lasted a while, but I had to get the Delphi one in the end to get it fixed right. So, you know, if you go and buy the Storehouse brand, Super Parts Plus, it's 20 bucks for a crankshaft position sensor instead of 55. You know, you might be able to get away with it, but in the end, is it worth it? That's up to you. So, I mean, you know, if you can't afford Delphi, I get it. You know, look at Bosch. That's not going to be any cheaper. Denso, the GM Genuine, all of those. Pick from all of those before you go to the cheap parts. So that's what you're going to want to look out for when you go to the parts store. Delphi #1 in my mind. So, I'll check y'all in the next video. Don't forget, drop me a huge thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe down below for more Chevy truck tip videos in the future. Later.